welcome back to Laser Penguin Games. Today I'm going to be looking at some of the 115 Uber Boss dungeons. I think there are 6 total, so I'm going to be doing I guess 3 in this video and then another video with the other 3. I'll do the first 3 here, starting with the Cow Prince, Bull Prince, Rodeo, which is basically you're just going to make the cow level. Then you're going to go find this area here, kill the Cow King, and it'll give you a second leg, and you can cube that to open the portal. And then you're going to go ahead in and fight the Bull Prince. And basically the idea is you want to keep moving because he teleports, and then you're going to see that he also stuns and calls in basically a stampede. And if you stay off to the sides or teleport again. So you can't really avoid the damage. You can run to the other, you can run to the other side, try and heal up, and then he'll teleport to you, and then you can, well, he killed me. It's probably not even worth resurrecting my Merc at this point. And I'm just gonna go ahead and go in, buff up real quick, and then just keep going in the portal and seeing how much damage I can do to him before the stampede comes or he activates his like area effect stuns. Avoid the stampede. Try and get to the other side if you can, and then he'll teleport on you, and you can. Oh, he pushed me. So if he just there's not much you can do if he gets you in a stun lock like that and you don't have the hit points for it. The good news is you have as much time as you want to fight him. You're not going to get locked down in this one. Alright. Buff up real quick. He doesn't have that much. He's gonna teleport on me. Oh, what the hell? Oh, he just murdered me straight up. So he just stunned me and then just area affected me down. Maybe it's not even worth. It's probably still worth buffing up. Get more damage in. Oh, here comes the stampede again. I'll try and get to the other side. And then here comes the teleport and the AoEs. I'm trying to drink potions ahead of time, so because I know the stun's coming. I didn't avoid the stampede at all. I think I'm gonna get him this time though. And then we get Fool's Gold. This one here. So this one, it's going to be, take a look here, up to 38 to all stats, and up to 20% magic find. So the gold is always minus 10%. Character defense goes up to 15. So this one is not very good. Definitely would want to do it again. Stats are, the only thing high on this one is energy, and that's like my least preferred stat. Because I'm not really using energy as much as the other ones, so I'd want a high strength, high vitality one probably. Even maybe try to get all the stats high. But that's okay for now. We can move on to the next one. So we're in Act 1. Let's go for the Black Road Charm, which is in Bramwell, which is the wagon here in Act 1. Act 1 Rogue Encampment. You're just going to come down to the bottom here, near where Riv is. And you're going to go in, and I believe this one, you're also going to have as much time as you want to try to beat this guy, although if he summons too many minions, you're going to be in trouble. I think I should be okay, hopefully. And this one also is the one that will unlock your extra skill. So if you look at your skill tree, You go to your reward skills. This one up here in the top right corner will be unlocked by defeating this guy. And I'm looking forward to that skill inside. Also, after getting a lot of these charms too, you're going to need to do a lot of respecs, so you can allocate your points properly. Wait, didn't I just refill my potion? No, I didn't. Oh my goodness. I'm just getting constantly attacked and bombarded. Definitely gonna refill my potions before I start the fight with the actual boss, who's in the room up here. I was showing the boss, but he's in the next room, so I'm gonna just try and. Oh, he's in the corner there. You can see him, but the idea on this boss is you can only damage him if you get him in the center circle in the middle of the room. Which is he's gonna cast AoEs in there too, so you're gonna get hurt. You're probably gonna. I mean, I got a good fire resistance. I think it's a fire move, so this one should be not so bad for me to do here. But basically he's going to summon ads, and basically you're going to try and get him in the middle of the room in the fire ring here, and then you'll be able to actually damage him. But the fire comes and it hurts. I thought I had good resistance. So these are all the minions, but you can kill those. It's not that bad for killing those minions. Then you gotta lure them back in the circle. So let's get back in there. So I guess I can't stand in it in the fire. Bad. So it sucks though when they block the door. So you might want to use your teleport to actually go through and then lure them into the circle here. Fire damage is hurting. And then once you get most of the mobs down, oh, my merc's dead again. So I guess you can try to kite him around in the middle here. Kite him in and out. That fire does hurt a lot more than I thought it would with the amount of fire resist I have. If you get him just swinging the staff, it seems like it's not that bad. But the fire damage will get you. A lot of these bosses, you're gonna have to basically die a bunch to beat them. It just gets trickier when you get the lockdown dungeons. Then some of them you might have to come back to a higher level if you can't do them yet and you're getting locked out.
Good evening.
Alright, so hopefully he didn't summon new minions yet. And we're gonna get him in here. Kind of damage to him. Oh, looks like you can stand it. If you stand in a certain area, then you can avoid a lot of the fire damage. Unfortunately, my moves are gonna hopefully bump me into the wall. But I don't think you have to be in there yourself. You just have to have him in there. And looks like we got him. And that metal pillar there thing is invincible, so don't worry about that. And you're gonna get the Black Road, unlocks your skill, and gives you 150 life and mana. Okay. Alright, so now for Legacy of Blood. So I don't know if I'm actually gonna do this one right now. We're gonna try it. This is in the jungle. So I have this staff here, so this is a staff you can make. I highly suggest you make one. I have two here. It's really gonna help with Legacy of Blood. It's gonna be a struggle if you don't have it. So I'm gonna go to the waypoint here and go to So jungles. So from the waypoint here, it's gonna be. We're gonna go head down. Basically down to the left is where we're gonna find Legacy. And basically the idea is that there's going to be a whole bunch of blood golems and they hit like trucks. And if you can convert them with a charm ability, they'll kill each other while you're killing the boss. Or you can try to stay back and basically make sure that all the golems are dead before you have to worry about fighting the boss. We'll see if you can do it. I mean, it seems to work out better with more summons, so I might summon some acid fiends for this. So we can get down there. This one is also hard because of the lockdown inside of it. Unless they change it, we'll find out. But I'm pretty sure it's a severe lockdown on this one. So you gotta make sure too, if you're going in with friends, that you go in together within a few seconds, or somebody's not gonna get in. Oh, way too much crap. I gotta take off my other staff and put this staff on, so. Some of those potions. I don't even feel like fighting that thing. So if you can't, I mean, you should be able to make that. Like, the staff is pretty easy to make if you get use the cube. You can check out my other videos if you don't know how to do it. We'll just make the staff. Okay, so we're gonna come down here. More mobs. I believe. Okay, Legacy of Blood. I'm gonna make a portal, but it's not really gonna help since if you get locked out, you get locked out. I'm gonna make sure I use the buffs on the staff for that, and I'm gonna switch staves to the one with charm. So we're gonna equip charm here. I suppose I should make my acid fiends first too. With the, oh wait, that's, never mind. Okay, so you're gonna want, if you have summons, you're gonna want them out for this, even if they're not great. You're gonna want them, and then you're gonna want to get your charm ability ready and on weapon switch, and then basically you're gonna come in and go ahead and mind control, and then try to kill other ones that aren't mind controlled because they hurt. And then as soon as your mind control's up, just keep using it. Keep mind controlling as many of the blood golems as you possibly can, and then kill the ones you can't. And I'm dead. So we definitely failed. I'll see if it's a locked out. I think it is. I might have to try again. But this is definitely one of the tougher dungeons at 115 for sure. I'll go get my. Hopefully, I have to do it again, but we'll see. Might have taken out the lockdown. Did they take it out? No.
Impossible.
No, it's locked up. Alright, so my druid is not strong enough to do it by himself yet. So I'm gonna bring in my summoners on. So I suggest, even if you have the charm stick, you might need to get help anyway. But I'm gonna go in with my Zon here. You can also, if you don't have the charm stick, which is easy to make, you can at 120 you can get the Tome of Possession from another Uber area. I think it's Bastion of Triune, but I think this is gonna be a bit easier. So my minions are making quick work of this guy. My druid died several times. He just doesn't have the toughness yet. And then you can grab the charm. So if you struggle, some of the bosses end up being better suited to one character or the other. Where's the charm we just got? This one here. So this Legacy of Blood, that's what you're gonna pick up from this one. And that's pretty much it for the first three. I'm gonna do the next three in our video, and we'll see you there.